Broncos country, we got some drama at the running back position. We're going to get into that with how the rotation is going so far, who's going first in the drills, who's going last. We'll get into the takeaways from camp, including Bo Nix showing that he's getting even better. Congratulations with him getting named to the NFL Top 100 list as a rookie. That's awesome. And then, of course, got a handful of highlights bookmark that we'll take you through. So, smash that like. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. We're on our way to 3,000 here in Broncos country, world domination. So please stick with me. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So, actually, this first thing that I'm going to start with, we're going to start with what's going on with the running backs. And I'll link this video in the description so you can check it out. But was listening to Phil Lindsay and Zach Badie talk about what they've seen right now with the running backs. And as an Audric Estime stan, this is negative news when they're talking about the guys who are going first right now in the drills. It's J.K. Dobbins, R.J. Harvey, then Jaleel McLaughlin, then Tyler Badie. Then you got Audric Estime and Blake Watson. like these are the guys that I'm like shilling so hard is Audric Estime and Blake Watson. These dudes, at least right now with training camp, are opening up at the bottom end of the roster when it comes to starting these drills. And Philip Lindsay also seemed to comment on some bad body language from Estime. Don't necessarily love that. So this is going to be something to monitor. I'm not going to be like freaking out too much about it, but to me, it just seems like, man, are you already starting in the doghouse? That's how it feels. I want Audric Estime to be a thing on this team. Same with Blake Watson. We'll have to see, but right now, Tyler Badie, shout out to everybody who believes in him. Jaleel McLaughlin, the Jaleel stands. You guys are feeling good right now, opening up camp. Overall, I just want the best room for the Broncos, but yeah, give this a listen if you guys got some time. I found this incredibly insightful. And Philip Lindsay, he's great to listen to on this matter because not only did he play for the Broncos, of course, but, he was a running back if you've been living under a rock. So let's go ahead and get into some of the other takeaways. Ryan Edwards saying Bo Nix's decision-making is significantly faster than last season. Balls coming out lightning fast. All I hear is Drew Brees. All I hear is Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, baby. Evan Engram has mastered the short area quickness and is incredibly smooth coming out of his breaks, gaining yak. Drew Sanders is elite coming downhill on a blitz when VJ sends him. Unreal athlete. We know that. Can he diagnose plays early? Can he anticipate? That's really the big question mark with Drew Sanders. Courtland Sutton was a full participant today. Some had wondered if he was kind of doing like a holdout light type of thing, but full participant today. Mike McGlinchey seems like he might be getting some workload management already. And then Andrew Farmer impressed him as a sneaky name to make the 53. I mean, we're just loaded at the edge group right now, so maybe we are going like 5, 6, 7 edges. We'll just have to see. Now let's continue on. This is courtesy of Luca Evans, the Denver Post. He noted that rookie UDFA Joaquin Davis out of North Carolina Central, I believe it was, 6'4", like unreal athlete, ran like a 4.38, 40, huge Raz guy. I think he had like a 42 or 43-inch vertical. He had 2 standout grabs today. And shout out to Marquee Sports. He's a big Johnny Walker fan. UDFA Edge from Mizzou thinks that he's going to make the roster. So, yeah, you see Johnny Walker, Q Robinson, Nick Benito getting good press along with Andrew Farmer. So that's interesting to see. Let's continue on. Here we have Marvin Mims showing off some sideline toe tapping, running an out route. The big thing for Marvin Mims is, can he continue to develop his route tree? Can Bo Nix start hitting him on these deep outs? Some ways that we haven't seen him utilize before. That would be great. So love to see him getting work there. Here we see another play from Bo Nix. Some play action, thrown to court on, I don't know if that was like a little comeback or out route, something like that. But downfield, good to see. Guys, Courtland Sutton's in for a great season. And Quinn Miners commented on this. He got rid of the dreadlocks. He said that, guys, he would get them yanked off his head during games. That's terrible. Now, Quinn Miners also talked about how they're trying to change up their running game tactics more, possibly going to more zone running. Last year we kind of had a fairly even split between a zone and gap. Now, I think gap might have been used just a little bit less than zone, but it was like maybe 45% if I'm remembering correctly. So it would be really great with RJ Harvey and JK Dobbins here, who are, I think, more so primarily zone runners, maybe in Jaleel Tyler as well, doing a lot more zone. Maybe we're 65% to 35% gap. That would be interesting, but he alluded to that. Sean Payton has not talked about that, and I found that very, very interesting. Talanoa Huanga said he was impressed with Bo Nix's arm and just him overall as a quarterback. He said, quote, "You have to account for those types of things, and not every game in the NFL you're going to play a quarterback that can launch it that far." Said that, he's throwing the ball over everybody's head at the beginning of OTAs. So, yeah, we know that. Bo Nix can throw. The rest of the league's finding that out slowly. Quinn Miners asked about how he looks at the Chiefs, and I love this answer. "I'm not looking at any other team. We're not taking any of that cheese. We're here to work, and we're here to become better." And that's just the bottom line. A lot of people have been sleeping on us, and that's okay. That's exactly how I feel. Sean Payton has talked about, yes, Super Bowl expectation, but you have to win each and every day. I love that. I think that this team has the potential to win a Super Bowl. I think they got the talent, the defense to do it. Now, they don't necessarily have the playoff experience, which is a huge factor. Don't even have a playoff win with, this group of guys, but we at least now have a playoff experience on the road, and that's going to be incredibly valuable. Shout out again to Luka Evans for putting on all these out. And that's what I had today. That is exactly what I had today. You guys let me know what you guys think, but I found this to be incredibly interesting with the zone running, with what's going on with Audric Estime, Blake Watson down at the bottom of the deal. So y'all let me know what you guys think. Tomorrow, first day in front of fans. So if you're going to be there, let me know. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll catch you guys later. Smash that like again and go Broncos.